What happens when 3 riders are given $500 each to get dual sport motorcycles and try to go on a real trip? Stay tuned to find out. This whole endeavor began a number of months ago when me and my friends Mike, aka the Dirt Whiz on YouTube, and Dave, who doesn't have a YouTube channel, went on an epic 7-day moto camping journey across British Columbia. During one of our many nights at camp, we got to discussing the awesome Rocky Mountain ATVMC Cheap Bike Challenge videos and just how much fun they looked. Rather than just watch the fun though, we came up with some rules and cooked up a cheap bike challenge of our own. The rules are simple. Number 1, max $500 to spend on the bike. Rule 2, you can spend $200 plus whatever is left from purchasing the bike to repair it. Rule 3, you cannot rent or borrow a bike and you can't buy a bike off of a family member. Rule 4, fabrication and scrounging of used parts is not only allowed, it is encouraged. And lastly, Rule 5, bikes should be able to survive an epic weekend of moto camping adventure. With the game and the players established, it was time for us to start looking for bikes. We hit all the usual spots, Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, and even made a couple of wanted ads. Didn't take long for us to start getting some hits. Dave was the first one to make a purchase with this somewhat alright 1976 Kawasaki KE125 for $200. Not long after, I got a line on a DT175, so I went to check it out.
Alright, I just picked up this DT175 1980. Has the seat, it's just in the truck. It's pretty well complete. $400 with papers. So that gives me $200 to fix this thing up, get it ready for a trip. Woo!
Mike waited the longest to get a bike, and it paid off with this 1988 DT200 for $400 that runs, stops, but doesn't drive.
If you can get this thing to drive, this is going to clean up.
33 horsepower back in
probably 20 now.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably like good 15.
With all of us now having bikes, it was time to get to work on making these things into operable motorcycles.
Alright, just got the DT in the shop here for kind of the first once over. It's in decent shape overall, missing a few things. Totally bummed the airbox is missing, as are the side panels, but before we worry about any of that stuff, we got to get it running. We have compression, we have spark. So now I'm going to take off the carburetor and see what kind of carnage we have in there. Alright, got the carb opened up. It's not awesome, but I've seen way worse, so I'm going to get this thing cleaned up, clean out these jets, clean up the bowl, clean up the whole side because it's filthy, throw it on, and hopefully it'll make some smoke. Alright, clean the carb, putting in some good old fashioned 32-to-1, got rid of the oil injection, and now we'll see how many kicks it takes for this thing to fire up. I bet this is going to take a few kicks.
How many are we placing bets?
Should we
Let's place bets.
Okay, I'm thinking 10.
10. 7.5.
7.5.
I have faith in this thing, man. It's yummy.
I know someone's going to comment on it, but don't kick over bikes and flip-flops. I was being a moron here.
Oh, no
What?
way. Okay, that's 5, 6, 7, uh-oh, 8. Hey, well, we gotta patch up that exhaust leak.
No, it's fine. Just send it, man.
It might be clogged, actually.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, okay, the clutch has problems.
Yeah. I mean,
It ran.
it did.
It has some problems,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Well, the clutch being stuck, you might be able to just break it free, like, Bikes and Beards. You know,
Yeah.
he's got the technique. You might not want to be in flip-flops for that.
No, I'm going to put on some proper shoes
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Isn't it nice?
We quickly discovered why my bike wasn't running that great, so after unclogging the exhaust and patching up the expansion chamber, we tried to start it up again and had some better results.
This is everything that came out of my muffler, so I suspect this is going to improve our performance a bit.
With my bike now running quite acceptably, we turned our attention to why Mike's bike didn't drive.
Alright, we just got Mike's bike opened up here. Someone has done the ultralight clutch pull mod, seeing as it only has 1 out of the 5 clutch springs. That's probably why the bike doesn't drive. And we also have a broken Kickstarter spring, which is probably unobtainium from Yamaha, but we'll take a look. Hopefully they sell it.
Well, I tried to wash it, but it's disintegrating in my fingers. So I think this filter is perhaps past its prime.
Having established that both bikes needed a clutch kit, and Mike's bike definitely needed an air filter, we ordered some parts, and I set my sights to things that I could do with parts I had on hand.
Front tire on the DT's seen better days. It's a Yokohama. It's quite possible this is the original tire. So I got this old front knobby here I'm going to throw on. Already had that on hand. And then I'm going to throw on these strut bellows off of a Tacoma on here to fix up these old fork boots. So, free mods. Let's get her mintied up. Alright, got the new tire on there. Some fork gaiters. And I cleaned up this fender. Just scraped it with a knife. Hit it with the torch. Full of scratches, but looks a million times better. So now, gonna go give the same treatment to the rear. And my fender support is rusted out. And that's also with the rack mounts too. So, gonna beef that up, get out the welder, and hopefully make this thing mint.
My little beautification project was a smashing success, and after that I turned my attention to these wimpy foot pegs. Luckily, I had some nice Yamaha YZ ones off of a parts bike. A few days later, we got some parts in the mail, and we went ahead and installed some new clutches on these bikes.
Working on Mike's DT. Turns out that there's 4 broken bolts in this clutch basket, so gonna attach to this block of wood and hopefully drill them out. Let's see what happens. I think that's 4.
With both bikes now having fresh clutches, we went outside to see if the fruits of our labor had paid off.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Now does it? Drop it in gear. Kind of. Oh, that sounded good. Hey!
With our bikes now functional, we decided to ride over to Dave's place to see how his bike was coming along. Look at that thing rip. Woo! This thing's mint.
GT200.
Do you like that custom shroud we made from that same Yamaha parts bike I had?
Oh, this here?
That's a YZ shroud.
Oh, wow.
I just cut it with tin snips.
That's awesome. You guys both got bikes on the road.
Dave had been busy fixing some of the mechanical things on his bike, such as a new shift shaft, some carburetor work, and as we would learn, some clutch troubles of his own.
This was a part, and one of the plates was broken. Like I've never been saying.
Broken?
Well, I could tell it was kind of stuck together, so he must have pried on it.
Yeah.
And he pried, and so it broke.
This guy should not touch clutches.
And then he had done a bunch of other stuff. He put it together all wrong.
Yeah.
So that had to be figured out. There is a clutch. There is a KE 125 service manual that I was able to download for free. Wow. And so that gave me a lot of information. I got to do one more thing on the clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more thing on the clutch, and
There
then
you
it
go.
won't slip.
Then you're set.
It's close to not slipping. Yeah.
There you go.
Rebuilt. The guy was over the other day. He said, "That carb looks brand new." I said, "No, I just cleaned it."
You're too talented.
Yeah.
2 spark.
Yeah, and
Double
they're
the
both
power.
hooked up. That's old school. It used to be 2 spark plugs, but only one was hooked up, and then when one fouled, you just moved it to
Oh my god.
the thing to the other side. This guy hooked them up, and it's sparking right now.
Sometimes. After Dave gave us the full report, he hooked Mike up with some brand used grips, and me and Mike set off on a more elaborate test ride of our new steeds.
Like, it feels gutless now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So I wonder if my air filter...
Got sucked in.
Well, I wonder if my pre-filter's choking it down too much.
Yeah.
But, yeah, because before I could go pretty quick.
Oh, yeah, you ripped on the highway going out.
And then I could go past the golf course,
Oh.
like 50.
Well, I was wondering, because I was like, okay, I'm going to pass, and then you just got further and further away, so I slowed down to 40. Yeah.
Do you have a screwdriver?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Oh, are you just ripping it out from behind the...
Yeah, I'm taking it off. Yeah, I put this on because I use these on sleds because they keep water out.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking maybe that might have choked her down too much. Maybe. And now all this is reminding me of is my times of cheap snowmobiles. Oh.
All right. Okay. Well, he gave a victory signal, so it looks like that did the trick. Oh boy.
Our off-road test revealed that Mike's DT200 was an absolute weapon off-road, and that my DT175 needed a lot of help in the suspension department.
Alright, I've got the shock off. Weird long looking thing here. What I'm going to do now, take the spring off, make a preload spacer, probably about 1 inch or 3/4 of an inch. That way it's going to make it a little stiffer, and I'm going to be able to carry some luggage and tackle some gnarly terrain with a little bit more comfort. Alright, I just took my forks apart to replace the seals that I got on Amazon for 12 bucks. And 2 problems. One, these are the wrong seals. So I ordered some OEM Yamaha ones, and that put a big hole in my budget. And this one fork tube is bent, and these are just in terrible shape overall. So I'm going to do my best to clean these up and hopefully try to straighten this one out without making it worse. So I was actually able to get this fork remarkably straight using a hydraulic press and then a dial indicator on a lathe. Fortunately, there's a couple spots inside where it wore off the chrome. So these are just low spots. I'm hoping with those new old stock seals I picked up, it doesn't blow them out too quickly and that I've saved this fork. So let's see what happens.
Other work I did to the bike included fabbing up this skid plate, modifying the headlight to accept a 6-volt LED, replacing both my brake shoes because the pad material delaminated, and making a battery box and making my air filter function a little bit better. After all of this work, I headed back over to Dave's to see what kind of progress he had been making.
Alright, Dave's got this thing cleaned up. Beautiful paintwork on the gas tank, tail light, really looking like a bike.
Side cover.
Oh yeah, side cover's freshened up. Okay, let's hear it start.
Proper shifter.
Wow.
I've started it twice today.
It's warmed up.
It's not warmed up because it was quite a while ago. Ah!
Oh no.
Oh, you turned the key off.
The key wasn't on. Okay, restart. Those 2 don't count.
Restart. Those 2 don't count. Here we go.
Oh, wow. Wow, that sounds good.
Dave's bike sure looked a heck of a lot better, and it ran better. Unfortunately, he was still having some clutch troubles.
Working clutch, eh?
Yeah. Now the reason the clutch is working is not because I bought a new clutch pack.
Uh-oh.
But because I learned about these old bikes and how to adjust the clutch.
Oh yeah, you use that weird flathead thing?
Yes, yes. And also that the clutch cable was moving, but it was too stiff.
Oh.
So when you would actuate the clutch, it would stay actuated even though you thought it would release. The springs are so weak on these.
Yes, they do nothing,
They don't
right?
pop it back.
Yeah.
So I added a spring. I added some springs under here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You might not be able to see them to push the clutch back.
Oh, that
double
is
spring even. So it's
custom, eh?
yeah.
Wow.
So now it totally, disengages and you can move forward without slipping. Still slipping. I do have a new clutch cable.
Yeah.
Ordered.
I see you got grips now. Those look great.
No, those grips were on. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
New
those
switch,
are stock,
new levers.
Here's my choke lever.
Wow.
Because I couldn't find any other way to do it, I pulled that out. And the reason I had to do that is because it's colder now.
Yeah.
It didn't want to start yesterday.
Well, that'll work.
So I thought I need a choke. So I pull the choke out, boom, she starts right
Boom. Are you going to put a skid plate on it or something?
I think I'm going to have to, especially because that clutch is...
yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Underneath there.
Nice.
Okay.
With all of us now having somewhat sort of functional bikes, we decided it was time for a real test ride in the bush. Stay tuned for that video. It's coming out next week. It's going to be a good one. Let me know what you think of this series so far down in the comments. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe.